Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Paul Wilson, and today we're going to be doing a special project. We're going to take all the guts and hardware in this eXplora RS2800, and we're going to take it and install it into this case. 430 watts, ATX 12 volt 2.2, version 2.2. And may God be with us on this build. This is going to be the one of champions. Also, if you notice, I just want to point out to you real quick that this is the energy efficient design, whereas the power supply has a fan that pulls air up in the bottom of the case and brings it through the processor and then out the top. Just because of the fact that we don't really have that luxury anymore, I'm basically going to take this fan off of this heatsink and mount it onto that heatsink so that I can be cost effective and not really have to go into reattaching a heatsink to a processor. And here we go. To mount the power supply into the case with the screws that came with it. Now, just to recap with you folks, I have both an Antec True Power Trio power supply, because the 900 does not come with a power supply, and I decided to buy a 450 watt power supply. And what you got to do basically is you got to take your power supply and you got to take the screws that come with it and you got to mount it into the case. There's a nice little space for the power supply right here. We're going to tip it in and get it on some silicone placeholders. The fan is on top of the power supply, so we shouldn't have no cooling issues there. I'm just going to go ahead and line up some screw holes. Okay. And I'm going to get the screws that came with it. The 4 screws. I'm going to go ahead and mount this to the case firmly. And let's see here. Okay. And the trick here is basically, get it lined up, and then just basically find the groove to use for the screws. I'm going kind of diagonal, and I'm getting it like flush with the back of the case. Now the case is, the power supply is firmly mounted to the case. Just to show you guys what we got going on here is, you see how that is right there? We got our wires and all that. And that's where it is. We got the on, off switch. We're going to plug in our joint there, plug in our power to the wall there, and we got it.